Bye, girls. Both of my roommates are actually asleep, so I just said bye for the sake of this video, you know, to indicate that I am leaving my house right now. Ni hao. Check out our decoration. There was a holiday, one of the most important holidays in China the other day, so that's why we have that. And check out our little garden where we planted. I have no freaking idea what it is, but it's gigantic and it's just like hanging there. Today is 6th of October 2017, and that means that I've been in China for exactly 17 days so far. Out of these 17 days, I spent the first approximately 5 days searching for an apartment, approximately 5 days going to school. The school started, so we had to go to classes, and then in between classes we had to deal with all possible problems that you can imagine that you could have with an apartment. Very, very disgusting, dirty, everything, bathrooms, kitchen. Then we saw some cockroaches, of course, why not? Toilet got stuck. The electricity went out at least like twice. The first time I was home alone, I was sick, and it was like 11 p.m. and you know, when electricity is out, the internet doesn't work either. So I literally like couldn't contact anyone because I didn't have Chinese numbers of my roommates, so I was just like lying in bed in dark. My phone was on 30%, my laptop was on like 15%. I was just like, what is life? And then I got sick and I spent the next 5 days, or okay, I don't know if it was 5 days, but then it makes it 15, so let's just say 5 days in bed, being very miserable, thinking about all these things that I should be doing, like cleaning my apartment, like yeah, getting stuff, you know, just getting settled in Shanghai, and I couldn't because I was like lying in bed in pain. And out of these 17 days I went out twice, which means there are 2 days where all I did was going to Domino's to get pizza, and it's like literally 3 minutes walk. So here we are 17 days later. My life is a mess. So today is the day when I'm finally pulling my life together and I'm taking care of things. You'll see. Okay, let's go. Because these security guards are already like staring at me. Ni hao. So can you see the orange thing? The thing right here is the reason why I couldn't sleep last night, because they're doing some kind of like construction work in the middle of the night. Like, why? You know, why do you do it at night when people are sleeping? It doesn't make sense. But here is the thing, a first lesson for you and for me as well, because even though I lived in this country for 1 year, 1 year is not that long, but it should be long enough to learn one simple thing. There will be a lot of things that will never ever make sense to you in China. So I'm gonna tell you why I'm here, in case you haven't seen the video that I previously made about why I moved to China. So after graduating high school, I moved to China and I lived here for 1 year. I studied Chinese, I went to Fudan University, and after 1 year I came back to Copenhagen. But then eventually I graduated my bachelor degree, and yeah, and I came back to Shanghai, and now I'm doing a MBA degree in luxury brand management here in Shanghai. So I didn't have any coffee this morning because, yeah, and I didn't have any breakfast either because I didn't have any food at home. All I have at home are some cockroaches and 2 sleeping roommates. The first thing I'm gonna do today is coffee. Starbucks. We live like 2 minutes, 3 minutes walk from a Starbucks, which is great, but I'm not gonna go to this Starbucks. I'm going to a Starbucks which is like 10-15 minutes walk from our place, because I want to check out a couple of gyms first before I go to Starbucks. So working out is a really big part of my life, and I need to work out, especially in China where I eat rice twice a day. I need to work out, and I want to work out. Working out is just like, I cannot imagine my life without working out, so I need to find a gym. Don't vlog when you cross a street in China, because this can end very, very bad. There's literally construction like everywhere in Shanghai. Oh my god, seriously, on every corner they're doing something, and they're really fast at it. It really shows why China is developing so fast and so much, because they do things really like properly. Beside our apartment, we didn't do that very properly. I spent like an hour this morning talking to our not landlord, but like an agent who helped us to find an apartment, and he's like in contact with the landlord. The landlord doesn't really speak English that well, but he speaks some English. He can say that he's electric engineer for sure. He told me that at least like 5 times yesterday. But yeah, anyways, I spent like 1 hour talking to him. We're not really talking because he doesn't speak English and my Chinese is very bad. So we're WeChatting each other. We're like standing opposite to each other and texting. I am talking to this guy right now, and this is how we talk, and no words needed, only WeChat. Oh, what is he saying? Sure. Which is so bizarre, but like after 17 days here, I'm kind of like, what is even conversation? Like, why would you talk when you can just WeChat each other, right? So I think that's where the gym, the first gym is. There's also McDonald's right there. It says Shanghai International Gymnastics Center. So that might be not what I'm looking for, because I obviously don't want to become a gymnastic. I want a gym where I can run and work on my muscles. So this is a very normal thing to see in China. All these, I don't know how we call them, things where you can dry your laundry, and it seems like honestly they're always drying laundry in China. So I think this was not the kind of gym I'm looking for, so I'm gonna continue my journey off to another possible gym location and then Starbucks, because I really want coffee. You know how like foreigners complain that Chinese people like take pictures with them in China or stuff like that? And in Shanghai it doesn't really happen like in regular places. It's only in like tourist places that it happens, and it's usually because well, there are other tourists there from like other parts of China where you don't have that many foreigners, and that's why they usually don't see foreigners, and when they're visiting Shanghai and they see one, they want to take a picture. But yeah, whenever people complain, I'm like, I don't say anything because I do the same. I film them, so we're equal. I found it! Finally, success! This place might be a little fancy, so let's see what the prices are. Hello. Okay, so I can definitely not afford this place, and they don't want to negotiate. It was more than twice as much as I pay in Denmark. It would be like 700 yuan per month, or even more, like 800 or something, which is insane. Like, I'm not gonna pay that much for a gym, but it's just like I need it so bad. But he told me that there is another one at like above Starbucks, so that's where I'm going anyway. So I'm gonna check it out, but I'm getting really worried about this whole gym situation. But the weather got better and it's sunny now. Okay, so this is Starbucks, but I need to find an elevator and go to 4th floor. Where the heck is it? Funny thing is that I looked up some gyms on internet, and none of the websites are in English, but all the pictures are of white people working out. So, oh my god, what is this place? So now we're talking on WeChat. Oh, what is he saying? Where the heck are elevators? Okay, this place is very confusing. The price at this place is fine. I could pay that, but it's just not that nice. And on the weekends, they open at 10 a.m., which is so late. When you're a gym, you should open earlier. But it's very typical in China. Before, when I was here, my gym would open at 10 p.m., 10 a.m. every single day, which is so weird to me. Like, you're a gym, people work out in the mornings. Where the f is the elevator? I literally cannot find it. Okay, I will just follow this guy. So I am finally at Starbucks having my coffee. This is like first coffee in days. So as I told you in the beginning, I'm doing this thing today where I'm trying to put my life back together because my life is one big mess right now. So I made a list on my phone of things that I need to accomplish today. I have 9 points here, and out of these 9 I accomplished 1, which was texting the landlord, so it wasn't very time consuming point. And I'm kind of doing 2 others. I'm making a vlog and I am searching for a gym. Is that even here? Yes, it is. So I'm done with Starbucks and now I'm gonna go and check out this park, which is supposed to be somewhere nearby. And it's a pretty big park as for like Shanghai standards. So obviously the city is really big and crowded and there are not that many parks here. There are some, but you know, they're not everywhere. We're pretty lucky to have a park like walking distance from our house. So I'm gonna check it out and see if it's a nice place, if this could be a potential running place for me. And then I'm gonna head back to this mall and check out their gym. It's the same gym chain I used to go to when I was living in China before, but now the prices are really expensive, so I don't know, but I will check it out to see if it's like really good, and yeah, and we'll see. I wanted to check out if you have to pay for this park, because in Shanghai it's actually pretty like normal that for some parks you have to pay entrance fee, usually 10 yuan, which is not that much, but still it's not like little, like it's quite a bit if you just want to walk in a park for 10 minutes, right? But like because you have to pay, these parks are usually like really well kept, they're really pretty, they're flowers and you know, they're nice. That's what I'm trying to say. But luckily I don't think you have to pay for this park because I mean I didn't pay, so. Yacht. What does it mean? They have a yacht in this park? Oh my god, I want his car. That's so cute. Okay, I see a person running. If he can run, I can run too. So my conclusion for this park is very nice, and I saw one guy running, so if he can run here, I can run here too. The only problem is that it's pretty crowded, which is not surprising because we're in Shanghai. So this mall is my last stop for today because I'm getting tired. So there is a gym in this mall. It's so loud. There's a gym in this mall that I want to check out, and there's also a supermarket, so I need to get a notebook and maybe something to clean our floors because our floors are so dirty. Yes, that's what I want. Gym. So this place is much better and there's a view, so I could look out when I run. So I really like this gym, and look, can you see the view? The view is so nice and it's way better, and they have a sauna, which I really want because I cannot keep on getting sick all the time. This is our negotiations so far. I don't even understand what he's writing, but... So I have a gym. I just signed it, and yeah, I will be at the same gym. It's called Terra Wellness. So it's the same gym where I used to go when I lived in Shanghai 3 years ago, so it's kind of funny, you know? So my camera died, I had to switch to my phone. I think it's a sign that I vlogged too much, or it's a sign that I should get a new battery. But anyways, I'm at Carrefour, and that's pretty convenient that the gym is in the same building as Carrefour, and like, yeah, there are a lot of, it's like a gigantic shopping mall basically. And I got this thing to mop the floor because our floor is really dirty and we have to start cleaning it. And the guy who sold it to me, he was like, he took it out of the box and he showed me, so like, you have to put it in, then you use water and then you mop the floor. I was like, oh, okay, that's how you do it, because we don't have these things in Europe, so you know. Pretty glad he explained it to me. So I'm back home. I've actually been back for a while, but you know, I feel like I usually never really finish my vlogs. I just like get tired of vlogging and I'm like, okay, I'm done. But I feel like this vlog needs a proper ending. So I feel like this day really helped me to feel a little bit more calm about my life, because I actually did accomplish some things off my list. So I made this vlog that you're watching right now. I explored my neighborhood. I got a gym membership, which is great, and I'm actually really happy about this gym. It has everything I've been looking for in a gym. I got a notebook, which you can't see because my camera is on it, like I'm trying to. What else did I accomplish? Is that it? No, I cleaned. Oh my god, look at my room. It's so nice and clean now. And I even cleaned the floor. We actually cleaned the floor in the whole apartment, or my roommate Nina did, but you know. So if you want to see more of what will happen in Shanghai, come back. You can also subscribe. That will help you to come back. And yeah, I see you soon. Bye.